Okay, and then you guys, the whole time, stalkers were coming in and out, yelling. Again, the political talk, talking about Trump, and then getting quiet and looking at me. And they're being told by even dumb, dirty cops. Some, not all. Oh, as long as you don't say anything to her, it's nothing. Get the fuck out of here. It is too, and everybody knows it. Parallel stupid universe, remember what I talked about a while ago? Only if we live in that. Because they would have to do that with everybody else. I've been told by corporate, no, they don't have to say anything to you. If they're walking around the same person or sticking or hanging around one person and they're not doing it to everybody else, which they're never going to do, I don't think, because I'm enough work for them. One's enough. That's the whole point of doing it. Only do it to one minority at the time being. They don't have enough slime. They don't have enough slime to stretch across the street and do this to multiple minorities. I'm enough trouble for them. I'm way too hard for them. I'm the best adversary they've ever had and ever will. Anyway, they can't do it again anyway. Dismantled. That whole gang stalking thing is over. So anyway. Okay, so anyway, they couldn't even get away with it with another victim. God, if they had God on their side. Sorry, God. I didn't mean that. I should use something else. If they had the law on their side. Anyway, that's how done they are. that's how damaged I did to them. I dismantled you. What you gonna do now? Okay, so anyway, after that really hour-long wait again, he was like, he made an excuse, and he was like, no, we can't do that, we just can't do it, and then, he said, we can sell you another phone, where I would have to start making payments for, I think it was $1,000 again, and he smirked and smiled. I said, no, I was about to say, you guys pay for it. I'll do it, but you guys pay for it. But anyway, he goes, well, you'd have to have, like a whole new deal. So you'd owe, 2 bills for this phone and, the new phone. I was like, no, not like. I said no. And then, he kept arguing with the customer service person over the phone. He kept saying, no, we can't do it. We can't do it. Yeah, she's just done too many returns. And, they wouldn't even do it at this point. And then also the stalkers that are coming in, they're standing really close, getting really, again, the boxing me and crowding me, that's what they do. They get really, really close. And like I said, they won't do it to anyone else because it's too much work for them, they only want to do it to one person or else no one's going to notice they're doing it to one person. It's way too much work, way too much homework, which is awesome. Okay, so anyway, the whole time they're all being told, this is how pathetic and awesome and desperate they are. Home Depot, Walmart, and the scuzzy neighbors. I'm like, aren't you embarrassed to have people see that? Everybody? Aren't you ashamed of yourself? To imagine calling, hey, there's this girl, blah, 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 we hate her. Can you make us look like we're important? We're going to send these How do you start talking like that? I've always wanted to know how that bowls over. How do you start talking like that without your face getting heated and red? Just trailer trash, it's true. I've been told by wise old women. That's how they act. I'm embarrassed just thinking about it. I can't even finish the thought without getting embarrassed. Pick up the phone. You gotta have something wrong with your brain when you pick up the phone and you even call the police station and tell them you're sending over stalkers because blah, 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 lies and da-da-da-da-da-da, all these lies you're saying about this minority you hate because you won't commit suicide or move. And there's something wrong with you. And I think, what does the business think? Don't they tell them to get out? I know they must be like, this person needs help. This is way above my pay grade, and you need professional help. Goodbye. Click. they're doing that. But then Home Depot, Walmart, and the scuzzy neighbors call back and say, okay, well, how about we give you this? How about a free lawnmower? How about free milk for your babies from Walmart? You know, and they're like, okay, yeah. Anyway, aren't you embarrassed to have people see that? Aren't you embarrassed to show that to everybody? Aren't you ashamed of yourself? Yes? Okay, anyway. I could and would never do that. Someone would have to pay me in front of my Target so I wouldn't be humiliated and let them think I was doing it for free. Anyway, so they're yelling again, saying how they wish, they always talk about how they wish Trump would build a wall and stuff. Doesn't he want to do that with Mexico? I don't know if that applies to Asians, but probably. I mean, Hispanics aren't white, just like us Asians. But anyway, they're yelling that the whole time all around us. And then, I got sidetracked. They're telling employees to do this about the embarrassed and ashamed. Look, waving hi, talking to them, and ignoring me, which really... Oh, God, what do I do? That's life's most important thing. Oh, my God. It's not about living or making money or my job. Oh, my God, or my family. Oh, my God. It's about stranger employees doing... Hey, how you doing? Oh, hi! Yeah, that's what they do. Make Nadia look important. Make us look important to us. So she'll bow down somehow and realize we're important. No, that's exactly why I and everybody else that's human knows that's exactly why you're not important. This is all set up. You had to beg, bribe scum employees and anybody who's bored and was made fun of in high school, picked on, a nerd or something, and beg them, bribe them, lie to them to be mean to me. When I don't have to do that. People naturally hate you without even letting me know. They do it on their own. I don't have to beg nobody. And I never will. Okay, so anyway. They're doing that the whole time. And then sometimes they're like talking behind me. These fake stalkers, these fake customers. They're behind me, two of them. And they're like talking to each other. And they're like right on the back of my back. And they even do that at nail salons too. And they're kind of shaking my chair. Again, they do that everywhere where they're sitting beside me and then they're kind of talking and shaking behind me. And I can't believe it. I regret not saying anything. But again, they blackmail you with not complaining. And again, the techs are laughing and saying, I don't agree. I don't know. I don't agree. I only agree with... I don't agree about, not building that border. I'm with you. I'm on your side. Yeah, looks like we're sticking together. And then they would turn back and get quiet and look at me. And, anyway, he likes the tech, the short fat guy with the light brown hair, older. He looked like, he said, oh yeah, here's your phone back. And then, when he got off the phone, and I said, well, can't you I talked to the tech on tech support, or corporate, or tech support, and they were making a complaint to corporate. And I said, and they didn't give me my receipt last time either. And, and I handed the phone back to them, and then they said, yeah, we'll give her receipt, but we're not going to do the return. And then, anyway, I took the phone back, and they said, yeah, we're filling out a complaint, and yeah, make sure they print out the receipt. I said, okay, and then, anyway, that tech, he was like, oh, well, yeah, here's your phone back. And he's like, and then he goes, tap the table. And he, like, we rejected your return and we can't get away with it, but we're acting like we are. And he goes, and he walked away like he was about to, like he looked embarrassed. And none of the associates were out there. They were hiding in the back. He was so embarrassed. Yes! You're fucking embarrassed. Yes. Fuck off, T-Mobile. Not fuck you, because I don't want to.